Hi everyone, it's me Leslie here with another video. Thank you so much for watching my video and thank you so much for subscribing. Today I'm doing a storytime discussion to talk a little bit about humanity. So I want to read a quote and then I want to talk a little bit about compassion and human nature. So the quote says, "The nature of humanity is, its essence is to feel another's pain as one's own, and to act to take that pain away. There is nobility in compassion, a beauty in empathy, a grace in forgiveness." And that quote's by John Connolly. So I wanted to read that quote today because I wanted to talk a little bit about compassion. And of course, compassion is when we feel someone else's suffering or pain as our own. And a lot of times this day and age, it's easy to turn on the news or look around us and not see as much compassion for another's plight as we should. My husband and I, we have two beautiful, sweet kids. And earlier today, our youngest daughter, River, she came up to me and she's 2 and she rubbed her tiny little tummy and she said, "Hunger, hunger." And I'm always happy to go to the fridge and give her something to eat, whatever's available, the grapes or whatever she'd like, to make sure our daughter doesn't have to be hungry. And then when I think about giving her food when she's hungry, I think about how there are so many people out there who can't feed their children when they're hungry, and how the parents would gladly go without their meal in order to see their children with one. As a parent, I grieve for other parents that can't properly tend to their children because of horrific circumstances that they're in. And this is just one of the aspects of having compassion for others. To be able to look at our children or any of our loved ones or even ourselves and ask ourselves, how would we feel if we were in a particular situation? How would we feel if we were in that situation? How would we want others to react to us or for us? In order to keep our humanity intact, it's important to remember to have compassion for others, to see ourselves in someone else's shoes, with someone else's plight, with someone else's struggle. Because one day it truly could be us, our struggle, our plight. One day it could be us watching our loved one suffer and die with no one around to help, or fill in the blank with any other circumstance. And when it happens to us, we want others to care. So when it happens to others, we should try to care. So all I'm saying in this video today is, let's all try to remember our humanity. Try to remember to have compassion for others as we would want them to have compassion for us. We are all here on this big, beautiful planet together. And it is our responsibility to try to make sure everyone has the ability to live a beautiful, free, and loving life. So that's all in this video today. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye.